Hey, what's up, guys? Chung here. Uh, so today let's talk about this LeetCode problem, number 935, night dialer. Okay, so okay, so you're given like a knight, right, in a chess game. So for for knight the move can only be to uh to the diagonal, but with the 3 by 2, right? So I think most people know this the rule by the rule of chess, right? So basically, assume let's say if the knight is at 1 here, right? You can only jump to what? To 6 and 8, right? Same from 2, you can ju only jump to 7 and 9, right? And then from from 6, how about 6? 6 from 6 you can jump to 1, 7 and 0, right? And from 0 basically you cannot make any move. And okay, so that's that. And you're given like a number of n, which means it represents how many jumps, how many movement you can make, right? And you need to return all the answers of the all the distinct numbers that can dial in this manner. Basically, it asks you to get all the possible numbers, possible jumps, right? From for all the numbers, right? So I think this like it's a classic DP. It's not a very classic. It's a DP problem. Some people don't like it. I think I'm gonna give my own uh upvote here. So a typical way of thinking this problem is like, for example, since we're going to try all the possible numbers, so ten there'll be like 10 numbers here, right? For each number, let's say the DP, let's say DP I and J. Let's for DPI and 1, right? For example, let's assume that for DPI, what does it mean? It means that from for number 1, right? Assuming we're at DP, we're at the ice movement, then what's the possible ways? All the possible ways for this, right? So okay, jump to 1 at the current number is 1, right? And how about the previous jump? So basically to jump to 1, the previous jump has to be 6 and 8, right? So what does that mean? It means that to jump to 1 at ice movement, all the possible ways is are the uh, are the possible ways from 6 and 8, right? dp what? dp I minus 1 of 6, sorry. Oh, no. Okay, so dp I 1, right? Goes to dp I minus 1, 6, right? Plus dp I minus 1, 8, right? So that's at ice movements for number 1. This is the all the possible ways we can get for number 1, right? And we need to do this for odd numbers from 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, and to 0, right? Then in the end, we just sum all these things together, right? Then that will be our final result, right? So since we are having since we're always using this from 0 to 10, We can use 1D array, 1D a DP array instead of two. So we can just reuse the previous one because all we need to do is like we need to use the previous DP array and find the corresponding numbers, right? And then we do this. In the end, we just sum it and then we just module uh, divided by this like modular number here. Since this number will be too big in order to get like a uh, proper answers, it asks us to divide it by this like 10 to the power of 9 plus 7. Okay. Uh, yeah, so I think we can start coding here. So let's define a DP, right? So what's this DP gonna be, right? So the DP is like one for like for 10 and for 10. So what does DP means? DP means the at ice num at so the index, right? So the index will be 0 to 9, right? So that corresponding to each number. And DPI means for this for this number at for number DPI, right? DPI means for number I, what's the current, right? What's the current biggest what's the current possibility numbers that can get from DPI. So and yeah, actually, so for this DPI means it just means that the previous, right? Uh the previous all possible numbers that we can get for this number. So since the we initialize to one because when n equals to one, it's a can only make uh one move, right? When it can only make one move, so each one is one, and that's why when n equals to one, and we can only make basically the zero hops, n minus one hops, right? So n equals to one means no hops at all, and it will just be the number itself, right? Since we already initialized one there, and then we can just start from two, right? I in range two to the n plus one, right? So what's going to be the number here, right? So because we want to get the new number, right? So dp 0, right? Let's say we start from 0, and we want to get we want to use the previous saved number, right? Previous saved number for 0, we know we can jump from 4 and 6, right? And we want to use the dp what? Basically 4 uh, dp4 plus the dp6, right? But since we are using the same DP to store all the informations, basically we need to make a copy, right? So ODP, right? We know we will need a dp.copy, right? That can give us a like a deep copy of the old DP. So we will not affect the current value here, right? So DP 0 equals to and then DP1, right? Basically we need to like list all the numbers jump from for 0 is from 4 to 6. One is the let me make some copies here. 0 1 2 3 4 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 8, 9. And to calculate the current zero, we need the old DP of 4 and 6, right? That's the two ways we can jump to to zero from previous step, right? From how about 1, 6 and 8, right? 6, 8, so on and so forth. 2 is like 7 and 9. 7, 9. 3 is 4 and 8, right? 3, 4 and 8. 4 is like uh 0, 3, 9 and 0, right? 3, 9 and 0. 5 is 0 because there's no way we can jump. So DP5 is gonna always be 0. So 6, 2, 4 and 0, right? We can jump from 2, 4 and 0, right? 7 is like 2 and 6. 8 is to jump to 8. We can uh, we can jump from 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 9 is 2 and 4, right? 2 and 4, right? So at the end, right? At the end of each movement will be basically keep adding this dp I and 9, right? For each of the movements, and then in the end answer, right, gonna be 0. Then for I, right? For I in range, yeah, basically we just do this one. This like so in the end, all the numbers we have in the DPs will be our final result, right? We just sum DP here, right? And then we simply return some DP like remember we have to do a mod, okay? Modular. So we're gonna do a mod 10 to the power of 9 plus 7, right? And then uh yeah, let's return the answer here, right? I think that should do it. We sum everything from DP, then we just divide it by this mod. Cool. Let's see. Interesting. It's off by 1. So let's see. So we must have like a place where we uh 4, 6, 1, 6, 8, 2, 7, 9, 3, 4, 8, 4, 3, 9, 0, 6. Oh, sorry, the 6 is wrong here. So to jump to 6, we have three options: 1, 7, 0, not 2, 4. Yeah, 1, 7. Yeah, 1, 7, 0. Yeah, and 7 is 2, 6. 8 is 1, 3. 9 is 2, 4. Yeah, I think this should do it. Yeah, cool. So it passed. So this one, yeah. So once you figure out how to get the current values, right? So the key idea here is that to get the number 0 or any number, DPI equals to the net current numbers. For the current numbers, all we need is to get the previous like numbers uh, that can jump to the current number, and then we just do the same thing for n times, right? Right, and in the end, we just sum all the possible numbers for all these DPs, and then we divide it by this mod, and then we get our answer. All right. Cool. I think that's it for this problem. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.